Hi there, welcome back to City Skylines, HeightMapped 25 Tile Intermediate Series. We're in episode 50, and the very first thing I noticed when I came into this episode was all of these skulls all over the place. I think we might have a dead body problem. See, our health care looks fine, but death care is at 302. That's not, anything over 100 is not good. So, first thing I check is garbage, of course. And yes, we need an extra incinerator, or we need something. So, I think the budget is already set pretty high for, yeah, it is. So I think what I'm going to do is put another incinerator in and hope that that handles the problem. So we'll go down here to Portside, where we don't have as many as we have over at the industrial area. So we will want to put some more in here. And we'll just put one in and hope that takes care of the problem eventually. Then another thing that I can check is do we have a excuse me, I have a real problem with my throat today. Do we have maybe somebody who's almost ready to tank over here? Yeah, that's our problem right there. We have 14 spots left in this cemetery, and it's done. And it's only got one hearse out there, so we'll just close it out. And put in another crematorium to take its place. And hopefully that will take care of our dead body problem. Okay, so death care is now at 304. We'll see what it is in a few minutes. Okay. Well, it's gone up to 313, even with all those improvements. That's not good. I'm thinking maybe that's because the vehicles haven't gotten out from the crematorium yet. Yeah, there's only one that's been sent out so far. So we'll give that a little while to take effect and come back later and see if we have less than 304 instead of more. Healthcare is at 53,6 citizens, and I think that was probably that's actually pretty low. But anybody that's ill is probably ill because of the little extra garbage that is keeping them from being aquamarine color. And at least they're not orangey red now, so that's good. Okay, but I'm still seeing a lot of, see all these little skulls. That's not a good thing, all those little skulls. So we'll have to hope that things get better. 57, 220, 324, 327. Okay, I'm back. I was AFK, even though you didn't know it, for about a half an hour. Okay, let's see. We have a minus 116 going on here for weekly income. Oh, it just popped. Okay, now we're at 461, and well, I was going to say rising, but then it went to 333. 333.49. Okay, it is going up though. Okay, so we have some small income coming in, and I think I just put the incinerator in down in Portside, didn't I? Yeah, I did. And I'm trying to go back over what I did a half an hour ago, 2 seconds ago for you. Yeah, and I got this little guy in, and he's doing 9 hearses already. So our death care should, oh, well, it should have been more, it should have been down more, but it isn't. It's at 337, and we were at, where were we? We were at Well, somewhere I wrote down 304. There it is. 304 dead was what we had when I started it. So that is not enough. Something is still causing a lot of dead bodies, maybe just the extra dead bodies. So I'm going to go down here, since I have $200 barely to spend. I'm going to go down here where we have our, oh, get that crematorium turned off, where we have our extra cemeteries that are all turned off. And I'm going to turn one on because I think we need to use it right now. So, I mean, we have 530, 430, 446, so we in income, so we can barely afford it, and hopefully that will help. I think the crematoriums can handle things once we get enough of them in that they're covering for everything, but for right now, just to bring the death count down and get rid of the dead bodies that we've accumulated, I think I'd better just install maybe even one more crematorium. I'm a little leery of doing that just yet. Maybe I should, okay, I'm going to put in something that will make some money, which would be, let's see, I can go down here where we started some roads for commercial and actually put the commercial in. That will bring in a little tiny bit of income, but it's not going to be a lot. And then I can go up here. I saw a need for industrial just a second ago. I think it dropped away, but I'm going to assume that it'll be back real soon. And so I'm going to prep for it. I'm going to go ahead and put in a little U-shaped road here. Never lets me do it the way I want to. And I don't think I'm going to actually, let's see. I think I'm going to not bring this one all the way out like that. Sometimes it's better to have a road that goes to a dead end and then make people turn around and go back than have people at a million different intersections. Sometimes that's just better. Get a little water in there. Put a little bit of industrial in. And hope that it fills in. This needs to fill in too, so I don't know if it's going to or not, but I can try. Okay, that's just a quick stopgap, but I'm going to go up here and make an adjustment that I think is going to make a lot more. Did I already put, yeah, I put stuff in there. I'm going to change all these green, are they apartments or houses? These are just a bunch of little little houses in here. I'm going to take all these little houses out and put in commercial. But before I can do that, I need a place for the people who are living in the houses. So I'm going to go over here, go to my parks, which I created some extra ones, and let's see, what have I got? I have this one, and I have this one, and I have another one that I made that goes with it. Where is it? It's not that one. There it is. Okay. I'm just going to see how this one goes in. I'm just thinking it might work out really nice right here if I can make it fit. And I think I can. Okay, I'm going to start out with this one, which is a little park that I'm going to put a road beside and run the road all the way out. And then I'm going to add a little park to that I made. I think it's this one. Yeah, park with the pool. That one goes right here. And it's supposed to actually line up with, yeah. See, that has little swimming pools in it. And then I'm going to add another one of these right here. And I think I'll still have room to put the picnic area. Okay, back to this one. Oh, I can't do that one except with a road. And that is a, does it say? Park into A. There was a lot more to that. That was an 8 by 16. So, if it's 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm counting blocks here. I have to get this exact. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, shoot. Ah! Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's the length of the park. This has to be the road coming across. But it's just going to be temporary, I think. I don't know if I can do this or not, but I'm going to try a little trick here. I'm going to give it a shot. Okay, now I set these two parks up with this in the middle so that it'll come off of this one and go to this one, and I can go ahead now and put this other park, another one of this other park, back in here. And it should line up exactly. Yes! That's what I was hoping for. So that is good right there. It's lined up perfectly. Now the question is, can I take this out and then put another one of these little guys over here on the end? Can I take out that road and not lose the park? I have no idea if this is going to work or not. I'm hoping it is, because I want to continue this road on. Oh, not that one, not that one. This one. There. Okay, and then I want to go back to the parks and get the one that I made that's just a picnic park. Picnic, picnic. Hello, picnic. There. And put that one right here. There, that's perfect, and it lines up exactly. Okay, I think it worked. I don't have room to do another long one, but I do have my 4 parks put together to create one. See, the editor only allows us to make parks of a certain size, and I couldn't make one this long and put everything in it I wanted, so I just made 4 different ones, 3 different ones that I could kind of string together. I'm not sure what that means. That's probably not good. Wonder what that means. No road access. Well, I don't really care, I don't think, unless people have to be on the road to get in. We'll find out. Okay, so now I'm going to run another road down this side that I can have houses on. Okay. Oh, don't want to change it, just want to, there we go. down the edge of the parks, all the way to the end, and then around. There. And I don't know if I'm going to keep that or not, but I can leave it in there for now. And then I can put little houses in all around this whole thing. And I should probably check to see if I have water for this little neighborhood. I do now. Okay, now I think once this fills in and all these little houses are in, there's a length that long, 2 lengths that long. I should be able to take out, yeah, this whole piece right here that is, see, there's like a 1, 2, yeah, I think I can take out almost all of this once this one over here fills in with houses. And then I can change those to commercial. At least that's what I'm hoping to do. So I have enough already that I can change. Let's see. This is where the metro is, right here. So I want to change this one first, just because I want stores where people are going to be running back and forth. And I'm hoping that there doesn't seem to be a lot of commercial there, which is weird because there was earlier. Okay, so now we've got 222, 147, 7. Okay, I'm going in the hole again. I guess because I don't have much commercial coming back in, where I thought I was going to have more. Come on, guys. I need you to kind of build up quickly. Little quick work here would be appreciated. Okay, there we go. 680. All right. Now, while that's happening, I'm going to check my death care. Healthcare is still good. There's 34, almost 35,000 people in this city. Only 55 of them are sick. That's not bad. On the other hand, 314, 325 are dead. 326, 309. Well, that is just not going down fast enough. So, and I'm up to 1,060, and I'm going to open up another one of these. Let's see, which one of these? Yeah, that's a good one right there. I'm opening up another one of these cemeteries down here, just so that I will have the extra hearses out, grabbing all these deceased bodies and getting them where they belong. I'm hoping that as soon as I can, as soon as I get an income coming in here, I want to go down and add another crematorium down in Portside. But first I have to, create some income. And right now I don't have a lot of it yet. Let's take a look at what we did here. Okay, so we have almost all of this filled back in. That's good. This is apartment complexes, and it should be over here. So I'm going to run one of these parks along here, put apartments all along the back of it. See if I can do this again. I think I can. I'm going to give it my best shot. Okay. So putting it on hold again. We'll run another one of those parks. They're a little bit complicated, but it's worth it in the long run. Oh, no, that's not where I wanted you. And I can take you out because you only cost me like 10 cents. I made them so they didn't cost me much to build. There, now I can hopefully put this park where I need to put it. It has to be able to reach out this far. So I don't know if it'll let me put it there. Yeah, it does. Good. Okay. Okay. And then I'll run the road down the side. Then I need to put the other one on. I hope it'll let me run the road down the side. Probably won't. Space already occupied by... Oh, it's occupied by these guys. But I have electricity in here from this, so for right now I don't need to worry about that. Okay, trying again. Space already occupied. What's it occupied by? Oh, I have it right up against that piece there. That's okay. It doesn't have to go all the way. It can just go this far. See, it doesn't have to tie in here because I can have it tie in on this other side. Oh, and I have the wrong kind of road there too. So we'll take that out. Ah, okay. I put the kind of wrong sort of road in. I just wanted the little one. I wonder if I can get the little one to go in. Nope. There we go. There. It doesn't have to go any further. It does have to go in straight though, and that's not straight, I don't think. That may cause me a problem, but I'm gonna deal with it as I go along here. Okay, and then there's the pool one that I want. Is that the pool? Okay. Interlocking B with pool, yes. Huh. Okay, it's not letting me get it as close. Which means, yeah, I'm going to have to pay $13 for that little teeny tiny piece of path that I was trying to avoid having to do. But sometimes you just have to bite the bullet. Okay, and then another one of these. Oh no, first I have to put that little dirt road in across it. Okay. Well, this is that one where I have to count. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, where the bush is, and the new road goes right there. Okay, so the new road goes here. And the long park, which is that one, goes here, lines up perfectly. And then I have to take this little road out and continue this road just a smidge. I did it again. Okay, and then back and get that was the pools intersection, and now I just want the picnic intersection, the one that has, there we go. Okay, and then take the road over here. Okay, then run the road up and okay, I'm not sure why it's saying space already occupied. Oh, this is going to be one of those nasty ones that I can't get to fit in right. I hate it when they do this, and it's all because I misaligned it right back here. This little teeny tiny piece right here I misaligned. You can see where it's coming in a little bit. And so everything has to be redone. All this road has to be redone. And so I'm going to have to maybe start from here and go across. And come out this way. And then I really did not, this has got, oh God, this is not working out the way I wanted it to at all. That's as close as I can get it. Okay, well that'll have to do, because there, that'll have to do it, I guess. I have a little woo-hoo down here, and there's nothing I can do about it. That little piece right there doesn't quite fit the way it should, but everything else is okay. I do need to bring some water down and fill the back side of this in with apartments. Okay, and I'll just put some apartments in here now. There. And probably would be a good idea if I put some water in there. Okay. And houses in this part. There. Now we have a place for all of these apartments to go when I take them out right now. Okay, all of these tall apartments are going to turn into there we go, are going to turn into commercial buildings. There. And all these apartments are going to go over here. That's the plan anyway. They should just scoot right on over here and reestablish themselves. And it looks like that's what they're doing. Right there. They're all building up. Right along this backside of these parks that I just made. They're building up over here. That's good. Okay. There. And where the metro system came in, we have now commercial stuff. And I think I'm going to put a teeny tiny little road in here. Not really meant for anyone but the people who are walking from the metro to come down this way without having to, I mean, the vehicles will go on it, but it's mostly just going to be there for those who are coming out of the metro to use to go down. Okay, who else is green? Where do I have more houses that should not be there? Here we are. And I still have a little bit of commercial needed here, and I only have a little bit of commercial here that's being required, so I better just let it be for a smidge. Okay. And my housing is going in kind of slow considering that it's asking for it down here, and I just deleted it in another spot, but that's not what's happening. Just kind of strange. Okay. I like my little parks. I'm wondering if anyone's going into the sections that supposedly have no roads on them. This little piece here is for this whole piece of park, and I'm just curious to know if anyone's going to wind up there. It's a new park and it doesn't have any houses around it right now, so I guess I shouldn't expect people to be in it at all right now. I mean, there aren't even any people in this one yet. Yeah. I mean, there will be. It's set up that it'll take hundreds of people, so there will be people in there. But it takes a while for them to decide to go to the park when the park is just starting. Okay. All right. Okay, we have a little over $2,000 in monthly income coming in. Actually, it's popped up momentarily on and off. It pops up to $3,000 in weekly income. So we're doing pretty good there. How are we doing? Sick people, only 65. This is very good. Dead people, only 308 instead of 340 something, but it's still not going down fast enough for my, I expected it to be down a lot more than that. Of course, I had it turned off a lot, you know, while I was working on the parks, so maybe I shouldn't jump the gun there. Yeah, this cemetery down here that I opened up a long time ago, it hasn't even had a chance to send out its first hearse because, well, I turned everything off in order to make the parks. So I guess maybe we should just let it ride for a little bit. I will go clean things up while I'm waiting. I'll do a little house cleaning while I'm waiting for the game to populate people in the new places that I gave it. And pick up dead people with the new hearses that I gave it. I mean, it's supposed to work out that way. Meantime, yes, they were down to 277.75. Okay, the dead bodies are being taken care of slowly. I'm going to put it on garbage because That way I can kind of keep an eye on the red sections while I'm doing cleanup here. It'll just allow me to notice if anything bad is happening. Only in this one little corner here, apparently, is there a problem. And I haven't quite figured out why yet. But maybe I'll make that my next priority. I shouldn't say there's no problem anywhere else. I should come down to Portside and look first. No, it's pretty happy down here. There's not any dead bodies. There's nobody. All the garbage is picked up, so there's probably nobody sick. Our new little neighborhoods are okay. All right. And all of the incinerators are... They have, well, the new one doesn't have all of its trucks out, but okay. I'm just kind of watching the number of the trucks that are going out here. 20 to 21, back down to 20, 10. Okay. Well, my garbage is way up in the green now, so we're good with the incinerators. We are. I might want to put in, since I'm up to 3,000 and something, I'm going to, while I can, put in another in our little Portside cemetery or crematorium section. I'm going to put in one more crematorium here. So I have 4 of them. The 3 old ones are using every hearse they have, 9 hearses apiece, and this new one is not wasting any time putting out hearses. It's got 3 out already and 4 out. It's just shoving them out the door as fast as it can. So that will help. Yep, 260, 259 dead bodies, 263, 253. 251. Okay, we're going downhill there. That's good. 62 sick people, 61 sick people. I actually, when I was playing around with a dry run on one of these, I actually saw somebody come out of, it wasn't here, but come out of the metro station. And I clicked on them, and they were walking. They had gotten on the metro and were walking and walked into the clinic. I thought that was pretty cool. People are going to the clinic without an ambulance now. Not many, obviously, but at least some. And maybe that's why our death count is down. People can, if they're not feeling well, they don't have to drive to get to a clinic, because a lot of the metros, I lined them up next to where the clinics were. Was kind of an accident, but I was kind of using the clinics as a spot to see where I wanted to let people out at, and see, like, I have a clinic there. I think that was the one. Yeah, I mean, there's 28 patients, and there's only 10 ambulances, so there are people that are walking to this one, or, well, riding on the metro, but, you know, I think that's pretty cool. And our metros are still working. They're working really nice. I mean, look how many people we have coming in and out of this station alone. Next time I need to put in commercial, I should probably put some right here, I would think. Okay, well, we are making a little bit of money, not much. Since I put in the crematorium, we're down to $13.43 instead of $3,000 per week, but it's jumped to $14.84 and $18.07, so it's going up. Our income is going up. Our dead bodies are down from 304, was it 304, to 229. So we're picking up the bodies. Our sick people are 63, 62, so that we're holding that in line. Garbage is apparently doing all right. I'm not sure why, when we have more crematorium or incinerator usage than what we have production, and we have plenty of trucks. I'm not sure why these little areas are not being picked up in time, but I'm hoping, that'll iron itself out as the new trucks get out there and start running their routes. Let's see. Electricity is okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Water, we could up the water. And I think, well, we're at 40 minutes. We'll do that in the next episode. I try to keep it to 30 or 35 minutes, and I have not succeeded well in a long time. But we got a lot done this time. And hopefully you'll come back and join me for episode 51 as we continue with the game. It's now getting fun because we're starting to make a little bit of profit, and pretty soon we'll be able to play in the game without worrying about trying to keep up with our expenses. Okay, I will see you again in episode 51. Bye.